Oh, snaps. Wake up.
Are you leaving this seminar today empowered? Yes. Are you out of your box? Yes. Are you willing to do things that may be a little uncomfortable? Yes. Really? Oh, yeah. Talk is cheap, I think. I think that we need to see how empowered you are. Who else is ready? If you want to snap, if you want to see new achievable possibilities in your life, the first thing that you have got to do is that you have got to see why that box sucks. Any change program to really take hold and to have lasting impact, whether that change is designed for an organization of 200 people or 2 people. You've got to get really clear on that. You've got to know what the problem is so you can fix it. So the first thing is you want to define your suckitude. But sometimes smart people like you don't realize that you are keeping yourself stuck in the box and causing the suckitude of your life to increase. And you do that with just one little word. And that word is no. No, I can't do that. No, that's not possible. Actually, some of you, I am certain, are using 2 words. And that is, hell no, I'm not doing that. I want you to pause and ask yourself this question. Will my no possibly cause me to miss out on some valuable and strategic relationships that can help my business in the future? I can't tell you how many emails I get from people who have said, you know what, DeDe, I put that snap yes thing into play. I had such a wonderful time. It opened my eyes up to a great new possibilities in life. So if you want to start playing bigger in life, you want to be more fulfilled in life, I want you to put the brakes on your no. You know, recently, it was my husband's birthday. And I'm a busy woman, and I hadn't planned anything for his birthday. So I said, honey, why don't you do this? Why don't you tell me what you would like to do for your birthday, anything at all, and we will go do that, okay? So he gets this really mischievous look on his face, right? And I'm thinking, yeah, baby, this is gonna be good. I mean, you know, couple spa, flowers, all that stuff. And he says, skydiving. You wanna go skydiving? And my inside voice said, are you smoking crack? No. But my outside voice said, well, yes, sure, of course I will do that with you. And he was so excited that he immediately went and booked that trip for that weekend, right? So again, you're wanting to stay in the box because like, no, I'm not your skydiving kind of girl. You know, I really just want to wrap myself in bubble wrap, stick myself in a box, and then stick myself in a bigger box. I don't want to get, you know, up there and jump out of the plane. The weekend comes all too soon, and we're up in that plane with a bunch of crazy people. Crazy people. They are laughing, they are high-fiving. I mean, bodies are being sucked out the back of that plane, right? And all of a sudden, I hear my jump master and he says, okay, DeDe, move to the back of the plane. And I said, where all those bodies are being sucked out? No, I'm good right here, I'm good. And then all of a sudden I noticed that my body is involuntarily moving towards the back of the plane, and I look down and I realize I am strapped to him tighter than a helpless baby to its mama's chest. So I am going out that plane, right? And now I'm looking around for Rick. Where's my husband? Where is he? I can't find him. Oh, I find him. Behind me, waving at me. We've never done this before, but he's gonna let me go first, right? What a gentleman. We go flying out the plane. Oh my gosh! The first thought out of my head was, DeDe, do not pee, because the way you're falling, you're gonna pee up all over your instructor, and you do not want to do that. And if you continue to say snap yes, the next strategy will be so easy for you. The next strategy is this: commit. Commit to taking weekly leaps of faith. If you do that one time every week, can you imagine at the end of the year, you've done 52 things that you thought you couldn't do? Can you imagine how big that you are going to be playing at the end of the year? If we want to play bigger in life, we must take those obstacles and find a way to go around them, to go over them, to go through them, to go under them. See your obstacles different. And one obstacle that I would like for you to see differently today is this obstacle that stops so many people. It is this obstacle that you may not have thought about. It is the obstacle called regret. Right? We do not want to regret a decision that we make. So you know what we do? Nothing. We do nothing. And you cannot play big if you don't move forward and around those obstacles. Can I get a snap yes? Yes. Not all regrets are bad. The University of Illinois did a study on regret. They wanted to see, how does it really affect our life? And what they found was that there were two types of regret. The first type of regret was the regret that we call the regret of taking action. In this study, there were people who regretted starting a business. There were other people who had gone to college. They had gotten a degree based on what their parents wanted instead of what they wanted. So they had regretted taking that avenue. There were many regrets. Regrets for relationships, regrets for living in a certain part of the country. But here's the thing about that type of regret. They learned something very valuable about themselves. They learned what their strengths were, what their weaknesses were, what they liked and what they didn't like. They took that information, they tweaked it, and they started down another path. The great Henry Ford, believe it or not, had a string of failed businesses before he took a look at what he was doing and said, listen, I'm going to start this assembly line mode of production. He changed the car industry forever. He did not jump back in his box and say, no, I can't do it. Regrets are not all bad, but I will tell you one regret that has no value. It's sort of like eating candy. Tastes really good, has no value. This is the regret of inaction. Right? You have a dream, you have a goal, you have an idea, you want to step up, you want to speak up, but you know what you do? Nothing. You jump back in the box and you play small. Taking that leap of faith, I'm just, well, not today.
Do I really have to get all the way out of the box? Is that really necessary, DeDe? And let's just be real. You don't ever have any intention of taking that foot out of the box, do you? You box bargainers, you.
You're my box bargainers. You see, I know you because, well, I was you. I was going to quit drinking? Of course. I'll quit drinking right after. We got that happy hour tomorrow night, so I'll quit drinking after that. Oh, wait a minute. Next week, we've got that retreat, so I'll quit drinking after that retreat. And you see, I played that bargaining game for 24 years.
In life, you don't get a crystal ball. And the only thing you need to snap out of it, to see new achievable possibility, are big balls of courage.
Why do you need courage? Because success and real happiness is going to require that you make some tough decisions. And if you cannot make tough decisions in life, you will sell yourself short. You will settle for a life that you never intended to live. If you cannot make tough decisions, you will create vulnerabilities inside of your company. You will weaken your team, your brand, and your bottom line. It does not matter whether you are the one making a tough decision or whether you are on the receiving end of a tough decision. It is painful, is it not? But tough decisions are called tough decisions because they're hard and they're uncomfortable. Tough decisions do not mean bad, do not mean wrong. If you want to play big in life, if you want to overcome roadblocks, setbacks, and failures, then remember this: there is value in tough decisions because each one of you are going to face a tough decision. Change your snaptitude. Change your snaptitude. Take a big, deep breath and step back and start looking for the possibilities to come from that tough decision. Because I would tell you this, tough decisions, if you analyze your life, if you look back on your life, certainly when I look back on mine, that tough decision most of the time will shoot you down a path, a better path, a path of success, a path of happiness, a path that you were too afraid to take before.
Take your fear in your vision with you, because I am telling you, when the new thing comes up, when the real thing happens, the moment that you start feeling anxious or fear is the moment you say, I'm not ready. Take your fear into your vision with you, but see yourself succeeding. Because when opportunity knocks, you do not want to answer the door naked.
Don't wait 24 years to snap out of it like I did. Listen, some of you don't have 24 years, so you're going to have to snap out of it right now.
It was awesome. It was awesome.